Hey guys, Jessie here. Today's video is very different and it's one I never wanted to have to make. I think every creator dreads this moment, which is the announcement that I will no longer be uploading on this channel. But there is a major silver lining in that I'm going to move over to a different channel. So we're going to continue some of the reactions over on my new channel, which is called Jessie Watches Stuff. I just decided to be straightforward with it. I didn't know what else to call it. So, yeah, if you are interested in following me over to the new channel, that would be very much appreciated. Link in the description. And, yeah, there's several reasons for this, and the main one being that views just never recovered after my first hiatus, and then the second hiatus that I had to go on because of the hard drive malfunction was basically the nail in the coffin as far as the channel goes, because views have just never recovered. They're getting worse. It's just going downhill. The channel's just really struggling, and I cannot sustain it anymore. It's not feasible to continue the way that it's going. The channel is just too wounded and damaged in the eyes of the algorithm to continue and be successful. So we have to switch gears and just start over from fresh and try again. Which is very daunting and, and a little nerve-wracking, but I'm going to give it a shot. And if I fail, at least I can say I tried. I gave it a shot. You can't succeed at everything you try. It's just not going to work. That's not how life is. So, yeah, it's a bummer because I put a lot of work into this channel, and it just feels like it's all been for nothing. And I know it's not, because I do have, a good chunk of you guys that are very supportive, very loyal, and I imagine will follow me to the new channel. Some of you won't, particularly since I have to drop not only Once Upon a Time, but Lucifer, which is really heartbreaking. I really struggled with that decision. I tried to figure out a way I could continue doing Buffy and Lucifer and focus on films, and I don't think I can do it, particularly since I have to work so much now. Since the move, I've had to work more, and it's really hard to make ends meet and edit for the channel. So, Pixie, please don't bark. Yeah, the dog's barking because you can hear the neighbors chatting away out there. But yeah, it's just, I hate having to drop Lucifer. I really do. I hated having to drop Once Upon a Time, and I'm really hating having to drop Lucifer. It's just, I can't sustain doing multiple series and movies, and series just do not grow a channel the way films will. From the way I've been doing research and looking at other people's channels and all of that, it just makes more sense that series are not going to bring in a whole lot of subscribers after the pilot. The pilot will bring in a bunch, and then you're basically obligated to continue editing all the episodes for the one group that started at the beginning, which is fine if you're doing one series, but if you're doing multiple, it's just not sustainable, and it doesn't grow the channel. So that was poor planning on my part. The other factors are simply things to be out of my control, like my hard drive crashing. I had no control over that. It was something I couldn't fix right away. I had to wait till I had money. Yeah, it's just really, really frustrating and sad. And I do apologize to the Lucifans and the Oncers, because you guys have been with me for quite a while, and I hate having to drop the shows, but it's the only way that we can proceed forward and be successful in any sort of way. I'm convinced of that. It's something I've been thinking about for a while. That I needed to cut back. I was reluctant to do it because I didn't want to disappoint you guys. And I love the shows. I love all the shows that we're covering. I really do. So I like having them on the channel and having the content there. But if it's not growing the channel, it just doesn't make sense to keep doing it. And I hope you guys understand that, because I've been doing the math, and it's at least 15 hours a week that I've been editing. At least. It's probably quite a bit more. Which was fine when I didn't really work, but now that I'm working, it's just not something I can do. I can't keep it up. But that's the major announcement, is although this channel is ending, we are going to continue on a new channel. And I don't know what my first film series is going to be. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I don't think we're continuing Star Wars for the simple fact that they flopped. You know, just like pretty much every other video I've been putting out, it did not do well. So we're not going to continue with that, I don't think. But if you have a suggestion for a franchise, a film series for us to react to, that would be awesome. You can leave those in the comments. Yeah. It's a bummer. And I'm really sorry to disappoint anybody. I really am. I genuinely hate it. I really do. This is not sustainable for me in any sort of sense. In any sphere. It's just not sustainable. And it's also not working. It'd be one thing is if it were actually being successful, I could push forward and push through and, you know, do my best to stay motivated. But the fact that it's not working anymore and keeping up the same amount of effort and getting less and less reward back, it is just so demotivating, and it's very distressing. And but I'm trying not to keep rambling, because at this point either you understand the reasons or you don't, kind of thing. And I don't know if I could explain it any better than I already have, so I should probably wrap this up. So yeah, the only other thing I'm going to say is that I'm not going to start uploading on the new channel immediately. I am going to get several weeks to maybe a month worth of episodes or videos lined up, so that I have a bit of a buffer in case I get sick, or in case I have computer troubles, whatever it is. I'll have like a month where I can try to get it fixed and get it taken care of before it becomes a hiatus on the channel that affects viewership later on, as we have learned is a very, very bad thing. So yeah, it's just another facet of chronic illness, and, you know, just affecting my life and making things more difficult for me. Is, you know, because if I worked a regular job, I would have been able to replace the hard drive immediately, because it wasn't a huge expense. I just didn't have it because I wasn't really working, because I didn't have a vehicle then, and now I do, so I can do Uber. So I can do a little bit of Uber. That's what I've been doing. But previously I didn't have a vehicle, so I couldn't do anything. So yeah, pretty much. I said I didn't want to ramble, but I did. We're going on 10 minutes. Knowing that this is going to be the last video that I upload on this channel is really, really sad for me. I'm trying not to cry. You guys have seen me cry enough. You don't need, you see me cry my empathy tears. You don't need to see me cry my tears for me. As much as I easily cry for other people, I have a harder time crying for me. I don't know what that is. Analyze that all you want. I don't know what what kind of trauma is behind that, but I do kind of want to cry, but I'm probably not going to. Because like I said, I don't cry my tears for me. I cry my tears for other people. So it's really disappointing. So if you're bummed out over it, just, if it's any consolation, so am I. Very much so. It really broke my heart the other night. I really think that starting over could really work, because when I first started this channel, I didn't know how to edit. I was doing music reactions as well. So, I mean, there's just a lot of different factors involved about why the channel maybe didn't take off as quickly as it could have if I'd had better editing, better thumbnails, just knowing how to react in a more entertaining fashion, that kind of thing. So with all of the skills and knowledge that I have now, I think I could probably get the channel up and running more quickly than previously. So that's what I'm hoping for. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So yeah, if you want to follow me over, I'd very much appreciate it. If you don't, well, I get it, you know. It's a big change and it's a big disappointment, and I would understand it. So there wouldn't be any hard feelings on my end, but I would miss you. But I do hope to see you guys over at the new channel when I start uploading in a few weeks, or about a month or so. That's kind of what I'm aiming for, is about a month, that I can get everything in order and get uploads in order and everything like that. And then I'll switch, I'll rebrand like the Patreon and the Discord to match. I'm sorry that there's so much noise going on outside, if you guys can hear that. Yeah, so that'll take a little time, but once I get it all set up, it should be good to go. Should be steady content. Yeah, and hopefully more content, because I'll be doing more movies. All right. Well, I do want to say thank you for all the support that you guys have shown this channel and me. It's been great for the most part. That's why it's so sad for it to not be working anymore, because it was great for a while. You know, we were going like gangbusters, and the growth was great, views were great, everything was dandy. And then the hiatuses, and yeah, they really wreck things, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. All right. I'm dreading wrapping this up, because I know it's going to be the last time I say, you know, my last outro on this channel, and it's making me sad. So I'm kind of procrastinating it, but I think I just need to bite the bullet and just do it. So, alright, yeah, getting a little emotional. Okay. Well, I'm Jessie Nebulous, and I do hope to see you at the new channel. Thanks again, and I love you guys. Alright.